Hello YouTube, L Plays back once again for some more of our Minecraft adventure. So today, as you can see, we're going to get some beautiful little chickens. Well, we're going to get these big fat chickens, but we're going to make them make love and make some little cute baby chickens. If I can get them to follow me. And we have made some progress as well today, guys. So I've done a few things off camera, which I'm going to show you once we get back to our little home area. We're not very far away. I'm just going to grab these little chickies. Come on, chickies. Come on, chickies. So I'm getting these two chickens. I'm going to put them in a little fence for our farm that we are making progress on, and that's what we're going to be doing in this episode. And I've also got about 12, maybe 12 eggs, I think. 13. We've got 13 eggs as well. So with these guys and 13 eggs, and this guy, one more, has joined the wolf pack, the chicken pack. Right, let's go. Let's go. Wow, this is easy. So I've seen loads of videos of people like getting their animals, and it ends up being a bit of a nightmare trying to keep them all with you, because the animals are a little bit derpy in Minecraft. But we seem to be doing pretty well. So, yeah. So spoiler, we've started building. Oh god, I don't want to jump up there in case they start drowning. No, wait, they can swim, as we discovered the chicken ducks. Yeah. So we've started working on our farm area. So what I had to do off camera is this. So basically, this whole area was kind of up here, how this sort of mound is. So I had to sort of get rid of all the dirt and then sort of terraform some of it back up and make it all level, so that we can have a lovely, nice farm that spans quite far. It's fairly big, I'd say. So I've got a few things in there. Let me concentrate on doing like one thing at a time, so I'm not all over the place in this episode. So we'll get these chickens. I should have built a little enclosure first, really, but as always, I don't do things the proper way. Wow, this is quite cruel, isn't it? I'm just going to put them in. Oh, give me your eggs, chicken. Where's the other one? No. No, Henry. Oscar, you didn't. You ate Henry, Oscar. No, did he? Oh, there he is. Okay, let's go. Cool. Everybody's safe. Henry, Horton, and Harry. That's the names of our chickens. Come on, guys. In you come. In you come. Yeah, no, of course, it's perfectly safe. Of course you can come in here. Don't worry about that. That's not a problem. Get in. Fine, I'll just make it bigger. Where do you think you're going? Come on. Hey. Why does he not want the seeds? Yeah, there we go. Come on. Okay, so I was just saying this seems really easy, but yeah, they're a bit derpy and they're a bit difficult to actually trap in once you get them. But this is the start of our chicken farm, guys. Or our chicken enclosure in the farm. It's not going to be here. It's going to be pretty. But for now, we've got chickens. Brilliant. Sorted. How do I make chickens make babies? Gross. Do I have to just give them seeds? Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh no! Harry's just going to have to be a third wheel. Sorry, I haven't got a partner for you yet, buddy. You'll find love one day, my friend. One day. Right, so this is our farm. Let me derp pillar up here. Not like that. Come on. So this is the start of our farm. I've got some pumpkins growing over there, as you can see. Up in the top corner, we've got some carrots. I've also got some reeds growing just here. So what I've done, I've basically made it just one big rectangle patch at the moment. I'm going to put some lovely fence around it, have a little gate going in. I'll probably tidy it up a bit more, and once we've actually grown enough crops, we'll have little patches. So we'll have like a little patch of wheat, little patch of potatoes, little patch of pumpkins, little patch of carrots. I don't want it all to be wheat like it is at the moment, but for now that's all we've got, so we're sort of working with it. But yeah, I think that's looking pretty cool so far. So the way I've actually done this, so I know there's loads of different ways that you can do farms, and there's probably much better ways of doing it than the way I have here. But the way I've gone for it, so normally I do the sort of strip method where you put a strip of water down and then have dirt on either side. But obviously that's not very efficient, and you've got I end up falling in the water all the time when I'm trying to get the wheat, and it just gets a bit annoying. So I've actually done it a different way. So the blocks of water, you have to place a block of water to get the dirt around it to actually till and actually grow food. Otherwise, you can hoe it, but it doesn't go to this wet color and stuff won't grow on it. So that basically works, I think, for 4 blocks away from the water. So if this is our water, this one block will do 1, 2, 3, 4 up to here, and the same outwards as well. So I've tried to do it like every 4 blocks. So I've put the water down, so we're not using too much water. And what I've also done to stop me falling in the water for some of them is I've put these wooden blocks there. To do that, I've just placed a dirt block next to it, added the wooden block, and then just got rid of the dirt block. And I'm just using those to hold torches because, as I found when I came out here at night, it was very, very dark, and I had sort of creepers and all sorts of things running around in my crops, which, as you can imagine, if you're running around in sort of crops of reeds or something like that, it's pretty dangerous because they're camouflage, and they creep anyway, because that's what they do, right? They're creepers. But yeah, we don't want that. We don't want any creepy creepers creeping up on me. What a tongue twister. Creepy creepers creeping up on me. But yeah, we've got pumpkins. Pumpkins for days. So everything grows really slowly, which is a bit frustrating. I've been waiting for these carrots to grow for like forever. I was hoping like by the time I do this episode we'd have a lovely strip of carrots all the way along, but it's just taken a lot longer than I thought it would. I might have to like AFK it, just stand in my house and wait for a while off camera for everything to grow. But what I did do actually, so I went out on night time. Oh, how embarrassing. So yeah, I went out at night time and actually killed a few skeletons, but I know nobody who's watched any of my episodes is going to believe that at all, but I promise you it's true. Now that I've got this shield, I mean, I am just a boss. I'm killing enemies like it's my day job, not a problem. I went out, killed some skeletons, killed some zombies, killed some creepers, you know, as you do. As you do. I didn't go far from home. I wasn't too brave, you know. I always had my little box house as a backup plan if things got a bit messy. But yeah, the shield helps so much, guys. If you haven't made a shield, I'm assuming everybody has, and it's just me that's a complete noob. But if you haven't made a shield, you need to do it because it makes the game so much easier. Which is good when you're trying to like get stuff done. You don't want to keep dying all the time, even though it can be a bit funny. But yeah, you know how it is. So yeah, we've got some bones. So yeah, back to the purpose of why I was telling you that story. I've got some bones so that I can make some bone meal and get these carrots growing a little bit more. So let's see how many this takes. That's grown, that's grown, that's grown. Okay, cool. Grown. Brilliant, there we go. Got some carrots. I'm not going to do all of this on camera. I'll just plant these for you and then we'll go and have a look at some of the stuff. Oh, also, no, I won't tell you. I'll tell you in a second. I'll show you instead. It'll be more fun. Oh, I know you're just on the edge of your seats now in suspense. So plant these beautiful carrots. So yeah, the reason obviously I needed to build a farm at some point anyway for food. But I had a couple of you suggest in the comments that should be one of the next things I do. And I think it's a really good idea because with the lovely little house that we've built here, it was just crying out for a nice, quaint, old-fashioned farm. You know, I mean, just look at that. It's that if ever there was a house that says, I need a beautiful, picturesque farm outside, then it was this one. And so that's the plan. We're going to build this. I'll probably actually, like, I said it joking in one of the last episodes of having like everything farm, but I am kind of liking the idea of having crops just not everywhere, but out the front of the house. So I'm thinking like maybe to like the edge of the ravine would be a good, not right to the edge, because knowing me, I'll be collecting my wheat and I'll just drop straight into my death. That's 100% the kind of thing that I would do, and that you've all come to expect of me, I'm sure. But we have the crops going. I'm going to extend this probably quite far out this way as well. So when I do look out of my windows in the house, it's just going to be a beautiful farmland everywhere you see, which is just great. And that's kind of the place that I wish I lived in real life, you know, like a really rural place in the middle of nowhere with beautiful farmland outside and horses and all that good stuff. But no, I'm in the city of London, which is about as far away from that as you could get. So Minecraft is going to have to be my my little dream world. But yeah, I think that's coming along really well. I've done a lot of this stuff off camera because I thought it would be a little bit boring to watch me just get rid of dirt, put dirt back in. I need to turn the volume up in the game because I'm getting killed. Oh, I've just realised there's actually no volume. What was that? That's a zombie villager, right? there was no volume at all. So that's a bit odd. Let's get in the house. Let's get to safety. He says. Right, that's it. You're dying. I ain't scared. I've got a shield. Yeah, what are you gonna do? What? Ugh. Get wrecked, fool. The shield really does make me feel very brave. I'm just gonna pause the episode for a second while I try and figure out the audio, because there's no. I think there's no sound at all, which is. I mean, we like it quiet so you can hear me, but we would like a little bit of sound. So I'll be back in 1 second through the magic of editing. KABLAM! I'm back. Yeah, so I've managed to fix the settings. I think for some reason, whenever I switch between my computer speakers and my headset, so obviously I put the headset on for when I record, whenever I switch between the two, for some reason I have to restart Minecraft to get the sound to come back on. I'm sure that's probably not meant to happen, but as we all know, nothing ever goes perfectly in this series, so I'm not sure what it is. I'm sure there's something I could probably do with the settings to make it switch easily, but for now I'm just going to have to restart the game whenever I change my audio device, which is a little bit annoying, but what can you do? Right, so, oh god, I was meant to actually show you something in the house before I came back out here. I did sleep, so it's daytime again, so we're completely safe. But yeah, so what I wanted to show you guys is... Look at this, 7 emeralds and 6 diamonds. So since we got diamonds in the jungle temple slash fortress slash whatever it's called, I did decide to do a bit more strip mining, because like I said, I'd always wanted to get that the sort of proper way first, and then now that I've got a few diamonds, I'm happy to get some more by strip mining. So I did a bit of strip mining down below, managed to get another 4 diamonds, which is awesome as hell, and I've noticed that, like, through the time I've been mining and adventuring, I've actually now accumulated 7 emeralds, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, we're balling. We've made it. You know, we're rich. We've got a beautiful farm. We've got a lovely house. It's all going well. No, we need a lot more diamonds, but you know, it's a pretty good start. I'll do some more strip mining. I might even do an episode of me doing a bit of mining on camera and then just sort of speed it up and do a bit of a story time over the top of it, maybe sort of tell you something about my life or something from my past, something like that. We'll see. Depends if I've actually got anything interesting in my life, which is probably unlikely, to be honest. But yeah, so we've got some diamonds. We've got this farm going. I'm really, really loving this. We are going to get some cows, so I have done a bit of exploring off camera to try and find areas that have cows. Real cows, not these cows over here. But yeah, real cows. There are some over in this direction over there, so that's pretty cool. So we're gonna get some cows. We might have a look down there and do a bit of that this episode, actually, come to think of it. But yeah, it's coming along nicely. So you guys wanted a farm, so let me know what you think of the farm that I'm going with. Obviously it's gonna have a nice fence post all around the outside. I'm not 100% sure about these. There has to be lighting in there. I know one thing I could definitely do is replace these with glowstone at some point when I get some, and that would probably look better than having these little blocks with the torches on. I mean, they're fine. I mean, they're practical when they work, but I'm just not sure I'm loving the way they look. So we'll see once we've got. We'll see once we've got the fence around it. If they look terrible, we can take them down and put something else there. But yeah, let me know what you think. It also stops me doing this, like just falling into the hole, which is really annoying. So yeah, so that's good. Let me know what you think of the farm. I'm really liking it. I'm going to have it all separated into little cube patches of each of the different crops. I haven't got many crops at the moment, so I've got wheat, pumpkins, reeds, and I was going to say potatoes, but they're carrots. So I've only got the 4 crops at the moment. Obviously, as we explore, we'll find some other stuff. I think there's stuff like beetroot in the game now and all kinds of good stuff, so we'll try and have little patches of everything, and that'll be awesome as hell. So yeah, that's the plan for the farm. I've done a lot of that off camera. Hopefully you guys like how it's looking. I do. I'm quite happy with it. Obviously I want to put the fence around it. That's going to make it look a lot better. Oh, that was the other thing. So I was going to build this into a cute little well. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that right now. Right this second. How was I going to do it? I was going to do it with wooden stuff. I don't want to use birch. Birch is too light. Have I got any? Yes. How many does this make? Bam, 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 bam. And again. We probably need a few of these, so let's just make a couple. So yeah, what I want to do here, I want to build a cute little well, and the plan is, like, I'm guessing, like, on a I don't know how realistic this is, but on a farm obviously you're going to need water for your crops and stuff, so it makes sense to have a few little cute wells sitting around. So I'm going to build a few of these. This is an infinite water thingy, where you just put like a block of water in each corner, and then it can always keep filling back up when you take water out there. So I want to have it like, no, I need a full block there, don't I? So just let me think how I've got an idea of how I want this to look in my head, so it's just making sure I can actually pull it off. Oh, that was not the block I wanted to place there. Get out of here, imposter. Oh, that was smooth. Nailed it. Oh yeah. Definitely don't want to make all of them. Or that many. Yeah, I do. Look at this chicken. Get in there, fool. We're going to have to do something about these chickens in this episode as well, because I feel terrible for just keeping them in this ugly, ugly dirt block enclosure. So barbaric. Yes. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And then we're going to have this. Da-da-da-da. This. Da-da. Bop, bop. And then I was thinking like fence posts and a little roof on top. What do we think? It's a little big actually. It's bigger than I had in my mind. That's what she said. Sorry guys, couldn't resist. No, that's massive. It looks ridiculous. Far too big. Far too big. We have to get rid of that. Let's have that. Let's have a think. How do we want to do this? So we need. Does that look like a little well? This looked a lot cuter in my mind, I'll be honest. I'm not sure I'm happy with that either. Where can we put the fence posts if we do that? Can we plop them like here? No, that doesn't really work, does it? Can you put the fence posts coming up through the water? Does that make sense? No, gets through the water, so that's definitely not going to work. So I'm gonna have to do a bit of thinking about this. So the idea is to have like just a little wooden well with a nice fence post coming up and a little tiny roof on top. But this is just looking a bit too big. I don't want it to look this big. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna do that. It'll probably look more like this. But I just need to work out how I can do that and still put the fence post in. So let me have a play around with that off camera and we'll get that sorted. That's the plan. We will do that. Where do we want to put our chickens? Chickens. Fence. Oh, if I can remember how to make fence posts. I always forget this. I've made them like 20 times in this series and I forget every single time. This is going to be a gate, isn't it? I knew it. Just knew it was going to be a gate. I just knew it. Why can I never remember? Oh, wait. Is it the other way around? I feel like it's the other way around. Let me try that. You'd think I'd remember this by now, wouldn't you? There we go. Oak fence. Yes, that's what we want. Give it to me. Oh, I've got no space. Because I'm putting my sticks all over the place. Nope. Yeah, so I just want to make a little fence for the chickens. I'll probably make it bigger, obviously, as well. But for now, I can't bear to leave them in that horrible little dirt enclosure. Just feels mean, you know? Poor little chickens. I am going to eat them, so I probably shouldn't worry too much. But what can you do? I just can't resist cute little animals. I'm just like, oh. It's the same with the pigs. Whenever I kill a pig in this game, I'm just like, oh, poor thing. But boys got to eat. Right, so let's put a fence around here. Let's go for here. Quit your yibba yabbing, chickens. Get in there. Oh, eggs, eggs, eggs. Excellent. Oh, my puns are so bad. The puns I was making in my Legend of Grimrock episode, for anyone who watched that, were much, much worse. So I apologise to anyone who did torment themselves by watching that video. I'm having a lot of fun with that series, actually. It's good. It's a good game. I like it. It's cool. Come on, get in there. Bada bing, bada bing. So this is going to be much nicer for the... Wait, chickens definitely can't jump out of a fence. No, I don't think anything can. He says. I've got a shovel. What am I doing? Bam! There's me trying to jump into the fence, but we have now confirmed by doing that and failing miserably that the chicken also cannot escape as long as I don't leave that block. There we go. Harry, Herbert, Henrietta. What did I call the other one? I don't remember. Harry, Herbert, Henrietta, and this can be Hetty, because she's the little Hetty Hoover thing, whatever it's called. Yep, this is much nicer. Oh, can we make more babies? Oh, god damn it. We can make more babies, I just need to make sure I actually carry some goddamn seed with me. So let's go and do that. Nope. There we go. So I'm going to quickly escape without letting the chickens free. Yeah, nailed it. So we need seeds. There we go, we've got seeds. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. Make more chickens! Oh, let's see how lucky we are with our eggs. So we've now got eggs for days. We've got a lot of eggs. 19 eggs, so we should at least, well, with my luck, we'll probably get about 1 chicken out of all of these eggs. So let's, I feel like that was, come on, give me chickens. Give me chickens. Is there a technique to throwing the egg? I didn't get a single chicken. We're gonna have to stick to breeding them. I'm not even gonna try. What a waste of eggs. I could have had some nice dippy eggs with soldiers. My favourite. If anybody doesn't know what dippy eggs with soldiers are, then you are missing out big time. They're basically soft boiled eggs, I guess you'd call it. Keep it in the shell, stick it in an egg cup, cut the top off, and then the soldiers are little bits of buttered bread, or you can do toast, cut into little slices, and you dip that into the egg, and it's all runny and gooey and delicious, and it's making me hungry. But that's why chickens are so important, because they make dippy eggs. Well, they make eggs, and then we make those into dippy eggs. Tell me in the comments if I'm doing something wrong with these eggs, because honestly, this isn't just in this series. Every time I ever get eggs, like, I'm lucky if I get like 1 chicken out of 50 eggs, and I feel like that shouldn't be that difficult to get chickens. They're like the top two treasures of the game: chickens and diamonds. So yeah, so that's it for this episode, I think, guys. We've got some good progress on the farm. Hopefully you guys are liking how that's looking. So we'll end the episode up here just so you guys can have a little look at what we've done so far. We're gonna have a lovely little well. I don't know if it will actually stay there. I'm just trying to build it first and get it in my mind, and then we'll have a nice little well in the farm. We're going to extend the farm at some point more this way. Not for now. For now, we'll just keep it over here till we got enough crops and everything. It does take quite a lot of work to level everything out and square it all off and make it all nice. But yeah, beautiful farm. It's pretty big. I'd say it's pretty big. Yeah, we've got wheat, pumpkins, reeds, got some carrots coming. We'll hopefully have a lot more carrots by the time the next episode is up. But yeah, and then we've got a little chicken farm. We're going to go out, and then probably in the next episode we're going to adventure off down this way. There are some different biomes down there, and there are cows, which is the main thing, because we don't have any cows around here. and I've realised to finish up, this is probably bugging some of you. I've still got signs on one of my plant pots and picture frames on the other, and obviously I want to make picture frames on both, but I've actually realised I need leather, so we definitely need cows. That's a priority, because our house is like, it looks great, but then there's just that tiny bit there that needs to be finished, and it's bugging me. So we're going to do that. We'll do that in the next episode. Let me know in the comments what you think of the farm. If you've got any, like, you guys are probably much better at me when it comes to making farms and cool stuff. So if you've got any cool ideas that I can do with the farm, things that I'm missing, things that I should add on, even if you've got links to like cool farms that you've made or cool pictures of farms and you want me to sort of take inspiration from that kind of thing, let me know in the comments. I'll have a look at all that kind of stuff. I have quite a lot of fun when I look at like other people's work and see all the cool stuff they've done, and just take little bits from different people's work to give you ideas of like, oh, I'm going to put that into mine, and then sort of add that all together to build something really cool. So yeah, happy to do that. If you guys have got any suggestions, let me know in the comments. Look at these chickens, what they're doing. They're plotting. I don't trust them. Watch out for the chickens, guys. Watch out for the chickens. Dun, dun, dun. Right, anyway. Sorry, guys, that's the end of the episode for today. As always, take care of yourselves. Hope you enjoyed. Stay active in the comments. Don't be a stranger. And as always, peace.